kick and we speak in tongues. We don't have to say a single word. Hey.
It's 6 a.m. I'm still in zombie mode. But I believe today is going to be an exciting day because I'm going to be shooting a commercial video with Maine Mendoza. What? I know, this is my first time working with a celebrity, so today's going to be an exciting day. Really exciting, interesting. Wow. What commercial is it for, you may ask? Oh, you need to keep watching so you'd find out. But I thought I'd show you guys what goes on behind the scenes during a commercial and how do we prep during a commercial shoot, especially during a panini. So, take it away, editing Marga. First on the agenda is the least exciting part of the whole process, which is going through an RT-PCR test, as presented in this very unflattering video of me with what looks like to be a spoolie inside my nostrils and a Q-tip inside my mouth. Yummy. Then the next thing you'll do is pray to Jesus that you'll get a negative test result. For this commercial, I tried on 5 different outfits. Presenting candidate number 1. She's prom ready, Lana. Our next candidate, who's probably meeting with the parents, is candidate number 2, Zara. Candidate number 3 was the first runner-up in Dancing with the Stars. She's Dahlia. Candidate number 4, who's always at the disco. She is Donna. And last but not the least, we have candidate number 5, who's everyone's tita of Manila. We have Marites. The fitting is really a detail-oriented process where the stylist would ask you to wear all the outfits they have prepared with all the possible combination and permutation of accessories to match that outfit, which later on shall be approved by the client. Not to mention the several poses that will be asked of you for variation. Oh, we love variation. We arrived, we had to fill out health declaration forms. You know, the basic info like my temperature, have I traveled out of the country, been exposed to someone, stuff like that. This is Rich. You know he's not poor because he's rich. He's my brother for the commercial, and what a small world. He's also my batchmate in DLSU. Like, what are the odds of that?
Yung ano, diba? Roller coaster? Kamusta? What time yung call time?
There was a service, so the call time was...
Ano? Huh?
Masaya naman.
Riding a roller coaster 5 times.
Actually 4. Kung 5 yun, masusuka na. Yeah, yung kasama ko nahilo na siya.
I can imagine. Ako, kasi ba, it depends siguro sa person. If they're really parang,
So after that, we had to take the most important meal of the day, you know, some breakfast. Mention that we are also very responsible students because during that day we both had classes and we attended class while waiting for Maine and for filming to start.
Pero hindi ko nakikita. Sino nanalo, Margarita? Can you please use the mic? I propose Margarita.
Help me.
Ikaw nagkumalik.
Si Sofia po.
Ah, Sophia. Okay.
Yes sir, with 57%.
Okay, so Sophia sa class 5. Carissa, ikaw, sino mga naman? Si Carissa?
Yes po, with 30%, and then si Nat po 13%.
Okay, so Carissa, ikaw yung vice president na. This is the approved dress that I'm gonna wear to the shoot, and it's just a baby blue A-line dress with an off-shoulder ruffle detail. Cute.
Ano yung gagawin mo ba?
Ha?
Ano yung gagawin mo? Hindi ko alam. Parang,
Lazada siya.
okay.
Nasa taas ata siya ng box.
Feel ko para at least maging comfortable. So, grabe yung weight. Yeah, thank you. I'll zoom in sa akin.
Oh, Christmas, it's what I'm starting to hear. The whispers reaching my ears of warm intentions. Oh, Christmas, we'll burn the coziest fire while wrapping love that's disguised as pretty presents. Everyone I know deserves a little bit of love. Every face I've seen through the year.
To have you on the loop on what's happening, we are all siblings and Maine is our older sister. Since this is a Christmas commercial, every scene is what you quote-unquote typically do in preparation for the season. Here we're decorating Christmas socks, and let me tell you, the cutest sock was undeniably the dog sock. No questions asked there.
Yan po mga hawakan natin sa table, those are all decontaminated, so it's safe to hold.
Of course, Roscoe has one. I know.
What I really find interesting with the whole production process when I found out that the scenes were shot according to how much stuff that was included in the frame, because as we progressed, they were collapsing or removing a bunch of stuff on set, and I think it also depends on how tight or wide the shot was. I mean, I'm no film major, but that was my observation because it does sound logical, to be honest.
The word that's out on the street is that the season's complete when hearts are open.
Also, in between scenes or takes, we frequently spray alcohol and wear our masks.
Tenderness and smile so sincere.
Ate!
And cut, ano nangyari?
See the good and try to rise above petty things that compromise our cheer. Oh, Christmas.
Okay, have fun guys, and 3, 2, 1, and action! Ding dong! And cut!
This whole commercial, if I'm not mistaken, took 4 to 5 days to shoot since every celebrity was filmed on a different day. Luckily, I was part of the first day since the scene with Maine was the first vignette. And here's how the commercial turned out.
Bring Christmas to your homes. Fa la 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 la, Lazada yan. Fa la 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 la, Lazada yan.
Laro lang tayo, one more round pa. Fa la 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 la, Lazada yan.
Lahat kasama sa saya. Fa la 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 la, Lazada yan. Merry Christmas po. Thank you.
Mas masarap ang Noche Buena. Fa la 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 la, Lazada yan.
Fa la 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 la, nasa Lazada yan. Lazada, 12-12 na. Fa la 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 la, nasa Lazada yan. Lazada.
Of course, I had to take a photo with Maine, you know, the mandatory picture with a celebrity at the end of the shoot. Hello, it's me. Okay, so it's been 2 days since the shoot for Lazada, and working with Maine Mendoza was like so incredible. She's the first celebrity that I've worked with, and let me tell you, she is nice and she is gorgeous. I mean, she's already gorgeous, but in person, she is gorgeous. Girl, beautiful. Anyway, I thought I'd make this video informational by sharing my insights and observations, sort of an analysis between commercial shoots before the pandemic and now during the pandemic, because it's different. Like, I'ma tell you, it's really different. Number one, and I think this is number one because this is the factor that affected me the most, is that online castings are so cost efficient. Because let me give you a bit of a background. Before the pandemic, I would go to castings, usually in Makati or sometimes it's in QC. and then I would go to the venue, list my name, wait to get called, and then do the casting. So of course you need to pay for the transpo, and sometimes I go to my castings in between classes, so it's kind of nerve-wracking because I don't know what time I'm gonna end, and I end up quitting my class. Shh, that's a secret. But I think one of the disadvantages of online casting is that you don't exactly know how to express the acting part because you just read the description of how the acting goes. But in person, the caster is gonna tell you what you can improve on. Can you do a different variation? Take 1, 2, 3. But at home, no. And you're just gonna end up, pwede na to. And hope for the best that you'll get final casted or get approved. The next thing that I have observed is that online fittings are a pain, especially if you're alone, because before, during fittings, you would go to the venue, fit all the clothes, the person in charge of the wardrobe will take photos, you know how they like their photos, but at home, no. But now what happens is that the person in charge of wardrobe will send all the clothes, all the accessories, all the shoes to your house, and you're the one who's gonna fit it and take photos of them and send it, usually like via Viber, to the person in charge of wardrobe. I'd say fittings before, you're with your stylist and the stylist is gonna say outfit 1 with that accessory and pack picture, and you know, she already knows how to take photos of you, and then that's it, next outfit. Of course, if you're alone, you have to do it on self-timer, so I suggest you have someone take your photos for you, or if not, maybe ask your neighbor. Number 3, I noticed that they are stricter in terms of sticking to the schedule. I mean, even before, there's already an expected time that the shoot will end, but there are times where we would end like around 2 a.m. or the shoot would be a 12-hour shoot, 24-hour shoot. But with my experience during the Lazada shoot, we were expected to finish at around 7:30, but in reality, we were able to finish at 6 p.m., which is great. We finished earlier than expected. Everyone gets to pack up and go home already. If I'm not mistaken, one of the new COVID guidelines or protocols in the filming industry where you're only allowed to film a certain number of hours during the day, of course for everyone's safety and to minimize exposure. Number 4, and this is new because there's already an idea of having a fallback. So before the shoot date, everyone, including the fallback, okay, the fallback is basically your plan B in case your plan A is tested positive for COVID. Pero wag nyo man naman pagdasal na magka-COVID yung talent, because no one wants to get COVID, and you know, karma's a bitch, so... The last thing is that everyone is more cautious in general. Of course, there's a pandemic, so every time we change frames or we wait for the crew to fix something in the set,
Yan pong mga hawakan natin sa table, those are all decontaminated, so it's safe to hold.
we would wear our masks, always alcohol and sanitize. I have eczema, so it's kind of bad because it's very strong on my skin, but nonetheless, I still do it for everyone's safety. Also, sometimes when it gets crowded, the director is gonna say, "Oh guys, dumadami na yung tao." So like, of course, you have this mental awareness that you have to move to a place where it's not crowded and, you know, like, protect yourself. Like, everyone on set is tested negative, but of course you need to be extra cautious, like so yeah, that is everything for today's video. I'm truly grateful that I had more than one commercial this year, and I hope you learned a thing or two. If you're going to have a commercial during this pandemic, just keep on doing it, just keep on sending casting videos, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!